Hi, this is Miss M, and today's topic, domain. The domain is the x values from a function, or the first coordinates from a set of points. So how do you find domain values from a set of points? Well, you look at the first coordinate of each point. This is the domain. For example, the point 26, the point 47, the point 68, and the point 89. If we're looking at the first coordinate of each one of these points, our domain would be 2, 4, 6, and 8, for a domain of 2, 4, 6, and 8. Notice I wrote it in the curly brackets because there's 4 separate x values and we have a list. So remember, we write lists in curly brackets. So how do you find the domain values from an expression or an equation? We'll look at the values that don't work and exclude them from your domain. Here's an example. I have the expression 5 over x minus 6. In a fraction, our denominator can't be 0. So we need to exclude those from our answer. So anything that makes the denominator 0 would have to be excluded. Well, what makes the denominator 0? Well, we know that any number except 6 would be okay. 6 would make our denominator 0. And so our domain is all the negative numbers up to 6 and all the positive numbers after 6. So our domain is negative infinity to 6 and 6 to positive infinity. Here's a second example. This one's a square root. Now remember, in a square root, we can only have positive square roots. So whatever's in the radicand, or inside the radical, has to be positive. So we need it to be 0 or greater. So any number that would make x minus 4 be 0 or greater would be okay. Any number that would make it less than 0 or negative would not be. So those are the numbers we want to exclude from our domain. So we want to know what makes x minus 4 equal 0. And we know that that's 4 or greater would be okay. So anything less than 4 would not be okay. And so our domain is 4 and greater. Anything that's less than that would not be okay and would be excluded from our domain. Comment below if you have any other questions or have an idea for a future video. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check out the channel for other math videos. Bye!